Hey guys, what's up? This is Adam from GeekRest.com. This is Aaron from A Comic Show.
Hi.
And this is the 7th Day Comic Book News recap video.
Yeah.
It's this is our hot seat where we just talk about comics and the highlights that came out last week.
Yeah, we talk about this stuff other
weekend.
people are talking about, but we might have unique takes on it. And
Yep.
Me specifically, I was at C2E2. And,
Yeah,
and that was fun.
C2E2 was the big thing that came out this weekend, and Chicago, exciting.
Yeah.
Hot dogs and the like. What?
And the retailer summit where I get one-on-one with the publishers and pick their brain on things. It was fun.
He's wearing a Valiant shirt.
I
can't.
That I didn't even pay for.
They didn't even pay for.
They just gave it to me. Took me out to dinner. It was fun.
Funnel and beer. It's awful.
Now we had fine wine at a nice Italian restaurant.
Well, anywho, one thing that Valiant didn't announce, it wasn't coming out of them, but there was this teaser that came out last week. It was photographed, I think it was posted on Bleeding Cool first, but Unity, with the Unity logo. Now, Valiant fans, old Valiant fans should know that Unity was their big, line-wide crossover.
Yeah, what was it, 32-part crossover or something? It was
everything. It was massive. I mean, even Marvel and DC didn't really do, titles that, span their entire line like this.
Yeah.
What is it? Who knows? Could it be another crossover? Could it be another title? It's no one knows.
Well, they've always built it as the Valiant universe. Even with this new thing, it's the
Right.
Valiant universe. So, and these characters exist in the same universe. So,
Yeah.
what it could easily be, which would be the smartest thing, would be a book where the characters tie into,
Right.
instead of tying it into all the books.
Yep.
That would be like, oh crap, yeah. And then you would try that book, and you'd say, this Archer and Armstrong's pretty awesome. Maybe I'll pick up that $10 trade.
Right.
That's what I think they should do with it. But yeah.
That's smart because Unity. To repeat the steps they made last time, it's a little too on the nose. They got to mix it up a little bit. Don't get me wrong. Unity was awesome. The crossover was awesome, but they also had more characters back in the day. At this point, they had Solar, Man of the Ad, and they had characters that Turok.
Yeah.
That they no longer have anymore.
It should be Unity, coexist with all those weird things, for the coexist. And it's like, here they all together trying to do something together, trying to band together to fight these powers and conspiracies the same way, hopefully, Harbinger War is going to have Peter and Bloodshot together fighting their big conspiratorial antagonists.
Right.
And, I'm excited about it. I'm very excited about Quantum and Woody. Oh my lord, that goat, that's awesome.
And I just saw the first issues. They're going to have that QR or the talking.
Yeah.
The same thing they did with Exo Man of War.
Yeah, I saw it.
Cool.
I saw it with the
God
thing.
damn it!
It was
that T-shirt.
Really? Yeah.
I was like,
It was
did they have the
awesome.
goat talking, or that's awesome?
Yeah.
Smart guys at Valiant.
The goat baz in a way that kind of sounds like Quantum and Woody.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's cool.
It was awesome, and I'm just they made all the right moves how they launched their books, and the $10 collections, the dollar first issues are coming out this week, and the Valiant Summer 13 is going to roll out a couple new books, and it's slow and great creative teams, and all 50 books from the first year hit on time.
Yeah.
All 50.
Yeah.
That's a claim, no other indie or even mainstream publisher can make. I mean,
Right.
They got a great team. They got, nice diversity. They got a retailer in there. They got an Indian in there.
Yeah.
They got someone from Old Wizard Magazine,
Right, everyone's holding hands in a big circle.
Yeah, and they're
making this
smart
work.
guys. And I can't get enough of it. And they make some slick t-shirts.
Yeah,
And
and we talked about last time they got
the
this whole
merchandise.
merchandise coming. If you haven't tuned into Valiant yet, you're not going to have a choice in several months because it's going to be everywhere.
Right, and if you're
rightfully,
local here,
thankfully.
I'll give you those debut first issues free because I know one of them is going to hook you into a $10 trade.
Right.
And if you're at a store that seems to need to make 50 cents off of a $1 issue, even though they give away free comic books on Free Comic Book Day that cost them 30 cents, try one. Try Harbinger. That's my favorite. Try Archer and
Harbinger's great.
Armstrong.
Bloodshot. I say go with Bloodshot. He's my man, but
We kind of like all of them, honestly.
It's
but
true.
Harbinger is my favorite.
Yeah.
So. And, Exo. Exo's great with Robin
the
Deddy,
title.
who's soon going to be taking over the Green Ring guy. So.
Yep, Green Ring guy. So Valiant, keep an eye out. And one announcement that did come out officially from C2E2 was Marvel's X-Men Battle of the Atom
Right.
crossover event. Marvel, they're doing a lot of little crossovers right now, but this is going to be a big X-Men crossover.
And it's snazzy. I like how they're doing these things with the numbers. Like with Detective 900, they did like 900 Man-Bats.
Yeah.
For this 50th anniversary of the X-Men, there's a future X-Men team from 50 years in the future.
Right.
It's snazzy.
Right.
That makes sense. It's cool.
It's the future X-Men coming to the present X-Men to try to help to get the past X-Men back to the past. Because if you've been reading, like all new X-Men, they're doing time travel everything with these X-Men. And it's smart. Bendis is doing great work with this.
He's using the time travel elements to really kick up the characterization and kick up the interplay of the characters, which is, that's his bag, baby. So
and it's hard because time travel is a niche. It's being overdone. It's done a lot. Bendis can make a overused idea brilliant with this time travel stuff.
And if you guys think we're kissing Bendis' ass, it's just because his X-Men's been great.
And
so far, his X-Men's been great. His Guardians of the Galaxy launched strong.
Right.
And here's the thing: you want me to play like devil's advocate? I'd say Bendis starts with these great ideas and these great starts for crossovers, and then people complain about the ending.
Right.
Well, guess what? He's not writing the ending of this one. Jason Aaron is. Jason Aaron is the ending. I promise you. I've seen the solicits. Jason Aaron is writing the ending.
So Bendis won't take you out. No, that's
so Bendis. They know their moves. They got the volleyball. Bendis can hit it up, and then Jason Aaron can spike it down.
There you go.
So
Marvel's
we'll see how it goes.
That's cool. But a lot of books are doing the whole time travel thing. There were a couple other announcements at a CT. Miguel O'Hara, that big Spider-Man 29 coming into Superior.
Yeah, if you go back to my December videos of a comic show, I actually called that. I said that Spider-Man's blah blah blah, and then I guess we could say it's Doc Ock's in Spider-Man's brain, and nobody knows. They do these different tests on him, and they can't see that there's some anomaly that whatnot. But who would know? Someone from the future would know, and he'd come back to the present to fix things.
Yep.
And
where have we seen Miguel O'Hara at all in the last several years outside of video games?
I don't know, video games, Marvel 2099 one shot here or there, but he's pretty popular in the video game, and the costume's brilliant, and
awesome.
I'm excited for it. This is what we wanted, and I think Dan Slott has rolled this out in such a smart way. First, piss everyone off, get them talking about you, and then second, give them a little bit of hope, and then three, add a wild card fan favorite character that hasn't been seen in a while. Boom, done.
There you go, sold. And again, like you said, the time travel thing, and I don't know. I was piecing this together, especially with the X-Men thing and all the panels that came out with X-Men and Marvel. I feel like Marvel is planting seeds everywhere in their books for bigger stories. So now every time I hear a little announcement, I'm looking even closer.
Right.
They announced Malekith is coming into Thor. Thor's book, Jason Aaron's Thor, and Malekith, of course, is going to be in the new movie. Paul Cornell revealed that they're going to take away Wolverine's healing factor for his killable story arc. That's going to be pretty much the plot in the Wolverine movie. It loses, and Iron Man Extremis, Guardians of the it goes on and on and on. And Age of Ultron was just strong.
So you're saying Marvel has synergy with the movies, where DC doesn't really have movies, and they don't have synergy between their houses of their comics.
I'm not saying it, but
it used to. It used to be if Jeff Johns did something in some page, it would play out.
It would play
later.
out. Right.
Brightest Day was boom, here's all these character ideas that I've seeded for the past 5 years to come to fruition. But Marvel's they've learned and they're on the ball.
Yeah.
Marvel now is great.
It's becoming an art imitates life thing with them because the movies are so. Hawkeye, as soon as Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye stepped on the big screen without a mask, you're never going to see that mask again. In comics, it's not coming. Nick Fury, it's Sam Jackson.
Yeah,
everyone sees Sam Jackson.
So now you got Nick Fury Jr.
Yeah. Even got Coulson in the comics. So just everything with this X-Men crossover. When I see these things come up, I look for seeds. I look for just big plans, basically. So I'm excited. Be excited.
Yeah, it is exciting.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. And speaking of more big plans, there's this Iron Man 3 movie coming out. Marvel's got a thing with Iron Man. It's big. It's universal. And it's already being released in theaters around the world and breaking records.
That's crazy.
This beast apparently beat the Avengers international box office release for the opening weekend. I I don't even know what to say at this point
Right.
about this stuff. I mean, that's insane. It's a machine. It made like 195 million in international theaters. It broke records and stuff like that. And this is the third. Like, when is a third movie?
They've got the magic, man.
Yeah.
It's bottled magic.
They got something, and I don't know. I mean, congrats. Loan me $1 one day if I ever need it.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to be released here,
Yeah,
And
coming to America
this week, and then then Free Comic Book Day the Saturday after. So
Yep.
hopefully that gets people into comic book stores, and we have that Marvel Infinity comic to give out free with
Yeah.
the Thanos, that's badassery,
I'm very surprised I haven't been spoiled by anything from Iron Man 3 already. Actually,
It's around the internet if you want to find it, but
I don't want to
I have
find
not,
it.
I want to go see it and enjoy it, in real time.
Yep.
But Free Comic Book Day. Thanks, Marvel. Thanks
Yeah.
for putting your big blockbuster, the day before Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job. There was some planning there. I mean, there was so much news that came out. There's a lot of little announcements from C2E2. DC was actually pretty quiet for the big publishers.
Yeah, the biggest deal I heard was they're putting out this essential reading catalog.
Right.
That's 128 pages. That's free. That's coming like May 29th.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all like their best stuff. Why you should read it, why it's good, a few pages from it, and it looked beautiful. The layout was beautiful, and if someone was just getting into comics, like, hey, here's the 5 best Superman books, here's the 5 best Batman books, and to me, it's kind of like marketing saying, like, F it. We keep trying to promote this new stuff, and your editors piss off the writers, they leave the books.
Yeah.
We can't promote this new stuff, so what we're going to do is put all our eggs in this basket where we promote the hell out of our backlist, which is amazing stuff.
Of course.
You guys can piss off Alan Moore to where he never does a book again, but we can still promote, like, of the 25 greatest graphic novels, like, 4 of them were Alan Moore, maybe 5,
Exactly, right.
Woo! So, that's good. Grab that.
That's free.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's huge. I think it's going to have the reading
As
order
far
in
as
there.
announcements, I don't know what was, announced.
Cyborg Superman.
Okay.
He's coming back in the New 52. Check out the artwork. It looks cool. But other than that, they were pretty hush. Pretty
What
quiet.
they should do is, like, someone makes Cyborg evil, and then you got Cyborg as Cyborg Superman, like an evil Superman.
Wasn't he evil? Isn't he already?
Yeah, in the past he'd been blown up and then no brain but I don't know, mix it up,
Yeah.
I would like to see Steel versus Cyborg Superman, black on black violence, that'd be great.
Right. That'd be cool. I mean,
Make it cool. That's what something like Valiant would do. They would like turn it on its ear.
That's true.
But DC would be like, hey, it's Hank Henshaw again. I mean, I don't know if it is, but
Yeah,
I'm
who
just
knows?
saying.
You already saw him in the internet. Who knows? It's coming. But we'll speculate next week.
Yeah. The point is, DC they did not have a display. They didn't have a display at C2E2 like Marvel and all other publishers did. A lot of other publishers did, and they didn't have any big announcements that people were talking about.
Right.
If people were talking about stuff, it was more like some negative stuff in the bar, like this or this, or they were disappointed by this
Right.
WTF book, or they were disappointed by Diggle was obviously at the bar. I did not hear him once say anything derogatory about anything, but other people were talking about it.
Right.
Because his action was one of the C2E2 exclusive variant covers was his first action,
It's salt in the wound.
So,
But
yeah.
that stinks.
It happens, and, it's not my fault, like, don't blame the messenger. I mean, I'm not trying to gossip, I'm just saying the only real thing going around with DC was gossip, because they didn't have any news taking over.
Don't let a vacuum open up, because people like us fill it with, gossip, internet rumors. That's pretty much, though, just a couple of the highlights from the weekend. Check out all the stuff online, GeekRest, the comic shop, he's talking about it, I'm talking about it. And, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Yeah, try Valiant.
Do it.